So Jacob, how did you decide to come to China, and especially in Dali?
Before coming to Dali, I was in China for quite a few years in the cities, but my health actually was getting very bad, and probably was my work choice. I had quite stressful jobs. A lot of it was sitting, and I found myself getting sicker and sicker, mostly my lungs, and I actually had a doctor recommend that I leave China. But Dali was a natural choice. It had good weather and gave me the opportunity to do a lot more physical things and do jobs that I enjoyed more. I got into the outdoor training because I studied engineering, architecture, design, but it was pretty difficult, pretty stressful, and I wanted to do something more fun. And so I started studying physical training just for fun. And then I realized doing it for a job is something that really lit me on fire. Really enjoyed seeing people who would go out, had never done something before, accomplish something, and then they just were so proud of themselves. And so I, at the age of 19, started doing this as work, and found that I liked it better than my other jobs. Traveling around and going to many places, I've seen how doing physical things, being outside in nature, really benefits both adults and children. Children, I think a lot of times, especially in big cities, now as the more and more people are coming together in cities, they don't get the opportunity to go out and do things. They don't get to do things in nature, and they don't get to do physical things. And I see that their body starts to deteriorate, their body breaks down, but also their mind, and their way of studying is from a book. They can memorize a book, but they can't use it. And so when you're outside and you're using your muscles, using your body, I think that a lot of kids find out they can also use their mind a lot more efficiently. Since we've been working together since November, I see that starting off together, doing a program where the kids would go out and do things for fun, maybe as a reward or to do something to lighten up the workload, they could actually benefit their studies by doing these fun things. But now we're doing something very focused and very difficult. These things are going to not only help them physically, but I think that they're able to train their mind to do much more goal-oriented things that are much more difficult for the person who can't do that. And so I think the kids are actually getting an amazing benefit being able to do this physical program that's such a high standard. So I'm pretty excited about that. This program that you've set for the kids is extremely high goal. It's in truth much higher than I think most schools or laoshis would set for the student. Because of this, I think you're going to see that the kids are going to reach a much higher goal than most people would expect for them. Some kids will not accomplish the goal of getting to the point of being an expert climber, but they will be a much better climber than any kid who just practiced for 3 months. And so I think that some of the physical exercises that we have, some of the training that we have, even some of the rewards that we have are going to push the kids really hard. And at the end of it, we're going to see that they can be proud of themselves for reaching such a high skill and such a high bar. Doing these kind of physical programs in other countries and other programs, both Beijing, Xi'an, here in Dali, I've seen many kids, many adults even, who go into these programs, they don't set a goal for themselves. They don't really want to do this for themselves. They might want to do it for their parents, they might want to do it for the laoshi. If the kids go into a program doing it for themselves, they're going to be able to accomplish this goal. And so I think that your kids, they can go into it, and I see in their hearts, they really want to do it, and because of this, they can do it. And so I think that seeing other kids who do these programs and fail because they are doing it for the wrong purposes, we can learn from that, and we can help encourage the kids to want this for themselves. Those kids who really don't want to do it, perhaps we have to, take that into accountability. Know that these kids can benefit from it. They can help their health. They may not get the goal that we would like for them, but for themselves, they can also end up with a great outcome. They can be stronger. They can go climbing, and they can also do things in the future that other kids wouldn't be able to do. For example, traveling to places that require hiking, climbing, and other things where many kids in the city may not be able to go. So I think that's pretty exciting to know that in 3 months these kids are truly going to be a better person. and I get to be part of that, so I'm pretty excited.